Welcome to Learn English with History. Today, we will explore the history of Greece. Greece is a country in southeastern Europe known for its rich history and culture. This script will take you through Greece's past, from ancient times to the present day. Ancient Greece. Ancient Greece is one of the most important periods in history. It laid the foundations for Western civilization. Ancient Greece was not a single country, but a collection of city-states. The most famous city-states were Athens, Sparta, and Corinth. Early civilizations. The earliest known Greek civilization was the Minoan civilization on the island of Crete. The Minoans flourished from about 3000 BCE to 1450 BCE. They were known for their advanced architecture and trade. The Minoan civilization ended suddenly, possibly due to a volcanic eruption. After the Minoans, the Mycenaean civilization emerged on the mainland. The Mycenaeans were warrior people who built strong fortresses. They are famous for their role in the Trojan War, which is described in the epic poems, the Iliad, and the Odyssey by Homer. The Dark Ages. Around 1100 BCE, the Mycenaean civilization collapsed. Greece entered a period known as the Dark Ages. During this time, many cultural and economic activities declined. Writing was lost, and little is known about this period. The Archaic Period. The Archaic Period began around 800 BCE. During this time, Greek city-states started to form. Each city-state, or polis, was independent and had its own government and laws. Some city-states were monarchies, while others were oligarchies or democracies. Athens and Sparta. Athens and Sparta were two of the most powerful city-states in ancient Greece. Athens was known for its democratic government and cultural achievements. Sparta, on the other hand, was a militaristic society with a strict social structure. Athens developed the first known democracy around 508 BCE. All male citizens could participate in the assembly, where they voted on laws and policies. This was a significant development in the history of government. The Persian Wars. In the early 5th century BCE, Greece faced a major threat from the Persian Empire. The Persian Wars began when Persian King Darius I tried to conquer Greece. The Greek city-states united to defend themselves. The most famous battles of the Persian Wars were the Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE and the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BCE. The Greeks eventually defeated the Persians and preserved their independence. The Golden Age of Athens. After the Persian Wars, Athens entered its Golden Age. This period, from about 480 BCE to 404 BCE, was marked by great achievements in art, literature, and philosophy. The leader of Athens during much of this time was Pericles. Pericles promoted the arts and supported the construction of many important buildings, including the Parthenon. This was also the time when famous philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle lived and taught. The Peloponnesian War. Despite its cultural achievements, Athens faced challenges. The Peloponnesian War, which lasted from 431 BCE to 404 BCE, was a conflict between Athens and Sparta. The war ended with the defeat of Athens, weakening the city-state and marking the end of its golden age. The rise of Macedon. In the 4th century BCE, the kingdom of Macedon, located to the north of Greece, rose to power. King Philip II of Macedon conquered most of the Greek city-states. After his assassination, his son Alexander the Great became king. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great is one of history's most famous military leaders. He expanded his empire to include Greece, Egypt, Persia, and parts of India. His conquests spread Greek culture and ideas throughout the known world, a period known as the Hellenistic Age. Alexander's empire was vast but short-lived. After his death in 323 BCE, his empire was divided among his generals, leading to the Hellenistic kingdoms. The Hellenistic period. The Hellenistic period lasted from the death of Alexander the Great to the rise of the Roman Empire. During this time, Greek culture and influence spread throughout the Mediterranean and Near East. Hellenistic cities like Alexandria in Egypt became centers of learning and culture. The Library of Alexandria was the most famous library of the ancient world, housing thousands of scrolls and attracting scholars from many lands. Greece under Roman rule. In the 2nd century BCE, Greece fell under Roman rule. The Romans admired Greek culture and adopted many Greek ideas and practices. Greek became the language of the educated and the elite in Rome. Despite being under Roman control, Greece remained an important cultural center. Many Greek cities, like Athens and Corinth, continued to thrive. Byzantine Greece. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century CE, Greece became part of the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire, with its capital in Constantinople, was the continuation of the Eastern Roman Empire. Byzantine Greece was a time of religious and cultural development. Christianity became the dominant religion, and many churches and monasteries were built. Greek scholars preserved ancient texts and made significant contributions to theology and philosophy. Ottoman rule. In the 15th century, the Byzantine Empire fell to the Ottoman Turks. Greece was conquered and became part of the Ottoman Empire. This period lasted for almost 400 years. Life under Ottoman rule was difficult for many Greeks. They faced heavy taxes and limited freedoms. However, Greek culture and identity were preserved through the Greek Orthodox Church and the efforts of the people. The War of Independence. In the early 19th century, the Greeks began to fight for their independence from the Ottoman Empire. The Greek War of Independence started in 1821 and lasted until 1829. The war was inspired by the ideas of the Enlightenment and supported by many Europeans. Notable figures, such as Lord Byron from England, joined the Greek cause. The Greeks eventually won their independence, and in 1830, Greece was recognized as an independent state. The modern Greek state. After gaining independence, Greece faced many challenges. The new state was small and economically weak. Over time, Greece expanded its territory through wars and diplomacy. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Greece experienced significant political and social changes. The country became a constitutional monarchy and later a republic. World War I and II. During World War I, Greece was divided between supporters of the Allies and the Central Powers. Eventually, Greece joined the Allies and played a role in the victory. World War II was a difficult time for Greece. The country was invaded by Italy in 1940 and later occupied by Germany in 1941. The Greek resistance fought bravely against the occupiers. After the war, Greece faced a civil war between communists and anti-communists, which lasted until 1949. Post-war Greece. After the Civil War, Greece began to rebuild. The country joined NATO in 1952 and became an important ally of the Western powers during the Cold War. In 1967, a military junta took control of Greece, leading to a period of dictatorship. The junta ruled until 1974 when democracy was restored. Greece became a republic, and the monarchy was abolished. Joining the European Union. In 1981, Greece joined the European Union. This was a significant milestone for the country. EU membership brought economic benefits and increased Greece's influence in Europe. The 1990s and 2000s were a time of economic growth for Greece. The country adopted the euro as its currency in 2001 and hosted the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens. The financial crisis. In 2008, Greece was hit hard by a global financial crisis. The country faced severe economic problems, including high debt and unemployment. The Greek government implemented austerity measures to address the crisis, leading to widespread protests and social unrest. Despite these challenges, Greece has made efforts to recover economically. The country continues to work towards stability and growth. Greek culture and heritage. Greek culture is known for its rich traditions in art, literature, and philosophy. Ancient Greek literature includes works like Homer's The Iliad and the Odyssey, and plays by dramatists like Sophocles and Euripides. Greek philosophy has had a lasting impact on Western thought. Philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle explored fundamental questions about life, knowledge, and ethics. Greek art and architecture are also renowned. The Parthenon in Athens is one of the most famous ancient buildings. Greek sculpture and pottery have influenced artists for centuries. Modern Greek culture. Modern Greek culture is vibrant and diverse. Greek music, dance, and cuisine are enjoyed by many. Traditional Greek music includes folk songs and dances like the Soutaki and Hasapiko. Modern Greek music includes genres like Laiko and Rebetiko. Greek cuisine is famous for its delicious flavors. Popular dishes include moussaka, souvlaki, and tzatziki. Greek food often features ingredients like olive oil, herbs, and fresh vegetables. Natural beauty of Greece. Greece is known for its stunning natural beauty. The country has thousands of islands, each with its unique charm. Some of the most famous islands are Crete, Rhodes, and the Cyclades, including Santorini and Mykonos. The Greek mainland also has many beautiful landscapes. The Peloponnese region is rich in history and natural beauty. The Meteora monasteries, perched on top of rock formations, are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Greek education and science. Education is highly valued in Greece. The country has many universities and research institutions. The National and Kapodistrian University of Athens, founded in 1837, is the oldest university in Greece. Greek scientists and scholars have made significant contributions to various fields. In ancient times, Figures like Archimedes and Hippocrates made important advances in mathematics and medicine. Today, Greek scientists continue to excel in many areas. Greece in the 21st century. Greece faces many challenges in the 21st century, including economic recovery, political stability, and social issues. However, the country remains resilient and determined to overcome these difficulties. Greece's strategic location makes it an important player in regional and global affairs. The country is a member of the European Union, NATO, and many other international organizations. Greek diaspora. The Greek diaspora is significant, with millions of people of Greek descent living around the world. Greek communities are found in countries like the United States, Canada, Australia, and Germany. The Greek diaspora maintains strong ties to Greece and contributes to the country's cultural and economic life. Many Greeks abroad support Greek causes and promote Greek culture internationally. Greek festivals and traditions. Greek festivals and traditions are an important part of the country's culture. Some of the most famous festivals include Easter, which is celebrated with elaborate church services and feasts, and the Athens Epidaurus Festival, which features performances of ancient Greek drama. Carnival, known as Apokris, is celebrated with parades, costumes, and parties. The Feast of the Assumption on August 15th is another important religious and cultural celebration. The influence of Greek mythology. Greek mythology has had a profound influence on Western culture. The myths of gods and heroes, such as Zeus, Athena, and Hercules, are still widely known and referenced today. Greek mythology has inspired countless works of literature, art, and film. Stories from Greek mythology are often used to explore themes like heroism, love, and fate. The Greek language. The Greek language has a long and rich history. It is one of the oldest languages still in use today. Ancient Greek was the language of classical literature and philosophy. Modern Greek has evolved from ancient Greek, but retains many similarities. It is the official language of Greece and Cyprus and is spoken by millions of people worldwide. Tourism in Greece. Tourism is a major industry in Greece. The country's rich history, beautiful landscapes, and vibrant culture attract millions of visitors each year. Popular tourist destinations include Athens, with its ancient ruins and modern amenities, the islands of the Aegean and Ionian Seas, and the historic sites of Delphi and Olympia. Greece's history is a story of resilience, achievement, and cultural richness. From ancient times to the present day, Greece has played a significant role in shaping the world we know today. The Greek people's strong sense of identity and pride in their heritage continues to drive the country forward. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey through Greece's past. We hope you've enjoyed learning about this fascinating country's rich heritage while improving your English skills. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Learn English with History for more captivating stories from around the world. See you in the next episode.